Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday Coffee with Appfire. What an exciting week we had last week. We spent the whole week capturing the moments from the Teams 23 in Las Vegas, and now we are back in Brighton in the studio. And instead of sharing the normal news that we have with you on the regular basis, we prepared this community review from Team 23. So the community shares what they're excited about the most from the keynotes and the event in general. So let's have a look at it.
What are these?
This is Brazilian Brigadeiro.
Okay.
It's chocolate, milk, tons of sugar.
It's not hard to please me with the chocolate, so let's try.
Take a bite.
Oh, wow. that was intense. That's not a bite. That's a gulp.
It's nice.
Yeah. Should try it as well.
Sorry.
Oh, also have a coffee here. So this is Brazilian coffee. So. Oh no. This is super high premium coffee.
Okay, so what do you think about this year's summit? The attendance, the customers. Did you talk to many of them?
So the whole week, the experience being so good. We are surprisingly super high engagement from the visitors and from the attendees at the event. Conversations levels are super high, so some interesting thoughts from customers and partners as well. So yeah, happy to be here again.
Amy!
Hello.
We finally meet in person.
We finally meet in person. I'm fangirling. It's so great to meet you, Amy. Big fan over here. So we have a few questions for you, and we are so interested in Atlassian Analytics. Are you going to be able to show us?
I have it right here, already pulled up to show you guys. I've been ready because I know you've been wanting to see it. Let's say you have Atlassian, or you have different databases, you can connect directly to analytics. You can also come in here to connect your Atlassian data. You'll be able to select the product. So right now you have Confluence, JSM, Jira Software, Jira Work Management. You don't have to include everything. You can select certain spaces of Confluence. So yeah, we do the whole transformation and loading of the data into a data warehouse. And then the dashboard that I just showed you earlier, you're able to create a dashboard template, which then will just load your Atlassian product data directly into the dashboard. And charts too. There's chart templates, so you don't have to create everything from scratch, right? We are powering everything by SQL. So if you're going into a chart, so again, like if you were to load your data into a templated chart, you could kind of work backwards or hack the chart, right? Because we've already built it out for you.
And you can write SQL here.
Exactly. So this is called Visual SQL, where you're able to preview the table without needing to know any type of SQL. Because as you're creating these steps and creating this chart, we're writing the SQL for you on the back end. And this is what the SQL query looks like. I definitely can't write all of this. So I go to Visual. This is what it looks like to be able to preview a table. You'll be able to see the data type. Like this is all just characters. If it's a date time, if it's a numeric column. So then you're able to see what type of data you want to be able to put in, and if you want to merge different queries together, you're able to do that. So you can see here, like this is issues created, results merged with issues resolved. You're able to create joins. You can transform the data even more with different steps that you're able to create below here. You'll be able to select different chart types. So there are multiple chart types that are available. You'll be able to then add it to a dashboard, which then you're going to go back to this dashboard. So a lot of things that you can do. All this to say, we've made it easy for you with a data warehouse that we've created already. So
okay, Maggie, so great to see you in person, finally. It was so great to have you on the Monday Coffee once, and now for the second time. So I have a question for you. What are you the most excited from the main keynote yesterday? There were so many new products announced, all of them great. So what was the most exciting thing for you?
I think for me, Atlassian intelligence is very exciting. I will take help wherever I can get it, especially from something that's able to find other things in Confluence. So excited about that. Yeah.
The Confluence functionality with the AI assistant is going to be so amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I work in Confluence a lot more. I work in marketing, so I'm often writing things and needing things summarized. So I'm excited about that.
Amazing.
Did you get to try it so far?
I haven't tried it yet.
Because I know we were talking to Dom, which is going to be on this episode. We interviewed Dom Price, and they were saying that it's been for a bit in the works, and they've kind of like polished it and so on. So I was curious if that's, you know, if it's been in your hands as well or not.
Not in my hands yet, but I'm very excited.
Yes, we too.
Everyone is excited too, I must tell, because yesterday everyone was talking about it. I mean, even today. So everyone's talking about Atlassian Intelligence now. Okay.
Yeah. They have a pretty small booth, and it's just been swarmed. So
should be much
fun
bigger.
To see that. Yeah.
I think like the whole floor here should be the Atlassian Intelligence now. How many customers were interested? Hey, so I got Nick here with me from Easy Agile. Pleasure to meet you, Nick, in person finally. So I have a quick question for you for our quick interviews that we are doing. So what was your first summit or the teams that you attended? What year was that?
It would have been, I think, the first one in 2009, back in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
And I remember that was a really scrappy one, and then the following year we were at the Intercontinental, and then we did that a couple of years, and then went to Design Concourse. So yeah, going back 10 or 12, 13 years now, yeah.
So how much would you say, like looking at the first summit that you've been and the teams this year, how much did it change? Like what obviously changed a lot, right? But just the highlights of what you appreciate the most about this year compared to the first one.
Oh, okay. Well, the first time I was probably nervous because it was all brand new. But this time, you know, the thing I appreciate the most is catching up with folks that I've met over the past, 15, 16 years. Like that's why I'm, it's lovely to chat to customers, but it's like, for me, it's the partners, the Atlassians, and catching up with folks that I've seen time and time again over the years. That's what I love.
And the product's changed quite a lot since then, isn't it? I was talking to Randall the other day about his attendance in 2009.
Oh, yeah.
And you had like Confluence. Did you have Jira in
Confluence,
2009?
Jira, Crucible, Fisheye, Clover. That would have basically been it. A crowd. Yeah, that would have been it.
Out of which only 2 of those names are still around, are they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And a bunch of other.
And Randall, like to his credit, he used to bring the chocolate wheel, right? And if you remember, he'd have the chocolate wheel and he'd spin the chocolate wheel, and whatever app you got on the chocolate wheel, you got a free license for 12 months. And it was like, just give the licenses away, do it. Yeah, it was awesome.
I mean, that's amazing. There was a wheel here in one of the booths from Atlassian, but they were giving like pins or max, and so imagine free Jira license for 10,000.
Appfire style. Don't give away pins. Give away entire licenses for 12 months on your chocolate wheel. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's
amazing. So we are here in a how to pronounce Kaler booth, and I have Imge here. So we are going to do a quick question and then quick pop quiz, coffee quiz. Actually, it's not a pop quiz, coffee quiz. So is this your first year in the teams?
No, it's my 3rd year. Last year was my first time with Kaler. This year it's my 2nd time, and my first year was in 2019 with Venature.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So you're old OG here.
You're definitely more, I would say, more experienced than we are, because this is our first event.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're
I didn't know
newbies.
that.
And look at us all.
But Biro, where's the donut? Where's the coffee you promised?
You know what? I would have done that, but they promised to kick me out if I bring any food or coffee.
Okay,
so.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but coffee is available over there, so
If you need
we
a
can
coffee,
bring
I
you
can,
one.
I can go on a
It's
coffee
fine.
run.
It's
Okay?
fine. It's fine. No, you promised me to bring me donuts and coffee before.
Outside the
Okay,
venue,
okay.
I'll definitely
All
get you
right.
some donuts.
Okay.
Okay, so the question, because this is your third year, what do you think about the vibes of this year? What do you think about the teams this year?
I mean, the first year when I was here, we didn't have a booth, so I can't really compare it to that year. But this year is definitely like way bigger than last year, because last year we had the COVID restrictions still. It's bigger. We have more visitors, and for us as Kaler, it's also that people are actually knowing us now, because last year we were newbies. So yeah, it's definitely different.
You're definitely celebrities now.
I would say yeah, and our purple hoodies, like people recognize us, they are like speaking to us, they know more about our apps, about the brand in general, so yeah.
Look who we behave. Look who we found here on the expo floor, Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
So before we start with any questions, I know that you have a YouTube channel. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Ape Tech Tutorials.
And how many followers do you have, subscribers?
Almost 6,000.
6,000.
Almost.
I mean, that's amazing because I'm following you on LinkedIn and I know that you were posting that you just almost monetized the channel like in the end of the last year.
Yeah, right around the middle of September. So it's been only a few months, 6 months almost.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Fast, very, very fast growing.
That's great. Well, is this your first Teams?
It is. I've been wanting to come since 2017, but this is the first time I got a chance to come.
Yay, we're all newbies here.
Yeah.
Well, you're really big in the Atlassian community. How is it to meet all the people in person for the first time?
It's great. I haven't left my house for 3 years, and now I got to meet everybody all in one day. So it was like I couldn't have asked for a better way to just meet everybody. And it's just so nice. I've been talking with you and other people in the community all online for like the last 2 years. And so it was just super nice to finally see everybody and see how tall people are. That was probably the most surprising thing because these folks over here are humongous.
I mean, yes. Have you seen Funman Andy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Chris,
Yeah,
they're like,
I think All Street has a
The tallest
policy,
people.
like no hiring policy around
Yeah.
height and
I
stuff.
felt so short. But
No,
yeah.
definitely not short. Well, what are you the most excited about from all the announcements that you heard on the keynote?
Okay, from everything, whiteboarding. For Confluence, I don't think Confluence gets a lot of love. I'm mostly 90% of my time in Jira, so now I have a really good reason to go back into Confluence. Because I love collaborating, I love talking, and I love just coming up with ideas. And I've always struggled to have a good tool. And I try to use Miro, but I gotta leave the ecosystem. So now that I can do it inside, I'm looking really forward to just being able to work with my teams and collaborate and come up with some good ideas.
That's awesome. Are you going to do video about it?
I am. I did a short that my wife's gonna be posting up. So hi if you're watching. She's at home editing videos and doing all the work for me.
Awesome.
While
Well,
you take all the glory.
Yeah, well, I do all the public talking, and I got to just meet John Kearns, co-founder of the Agile Manifesto. So that was really cool. And yeah, he's upstairs. You might want to go talk to him. He's open. He looks really friendly, really open, and just talk. And he's like,
Yeah, thank you for the interview, Alex.
I know,
Let's
right?
go.
Just, he's upstairs. You could get him right now. I had to go hunting for him, but yeah, it's been awesome. Above everything, though, above the product announcements, just I think the networking, getting to meet everybody, has been really, really powerful. I never thought I had some expectations coming into Teams, but this just completely blew my expectations.
okay, so I have a Jimmy here, the Atlassian community leader. Jimmy also has a YouTube channel, Jimmy Talks Jira, so definitely subscribe. Hi, Jimmy. How are you enjoying the summits, Teams so far?
It's fantastic. I don't know how else to say it. It's one of those things where coming back in 2022 was great to get started, but 2023 has been even more amazing.
Yes, I see you have a lot of badges. For how long you were collecting these?
So this started in 2019. I wasn't intending to do this, but it was one of those things where I felt that this was a way that people would not be able to miss me while I'm here. So yeah.
I mean, they're amazing. I was so jealous when I saw you for the first time. I was like, where did you get them from? So where can one get badges like this?
So first off, go to the community lounge. They've got a number of those buttons. Also, I have had a number of vendors just walking out and asking me if I'll put buttons on. So, both of those are absolutely the best ways to get them.
Oh, that's
Basically,
amazing.
you have to work for them, okay?
You do have to work for them, yes.
They don't come cheap.
Very, very hard. Well, last question. So what you are most excited about from the yesterday's keynote, or anything that you heard here in terms of the new improvements to Atlassian product?
So I came here looking for Compass, and then I saw Atlassian Intelligence, and my mind got blown away. So, and it wasn't just the fact that, oh, you know, I can have it write things for me. It's just the number of things that Atlassian's including it in. Like, it's not just we're doing it in one thing. It's going to be a virtual agent. They're including it in everything across the board. So, you know, it's kind of the possibilities are endless as to what we're going to do with them.
Yeah,
Excited
it's
to give it a
truly
try,
amazing.
isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait.
Have you signed up?
I have not signed up yet. I work for a cybersecurity company, so it has to go through security approvals, so I have to get back home first, but
Yeah.
we will definitely be signing up at the moment I can.
Yes.
Yeah. At least on your test environment. So it's atlassian.com/AI. You can sign up for the beta.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we met Brittany here, Brittany Joyner, and Jaime from Resolution. So, what are you the most excited about from the whole Teams experience that you had this week?
Oh my gosh, the most exciting part has been meeting all of these people that we have been online friends and in Zoom meetings, and like these people know all sorts of things, and like suddenly we're all together and it's like summer camp meets high school reunion, like, and it's just a big party and we're having fun, and then it's like, oh, Confluence has whiteboards now, and it's like, oh, all sorts of stuff going on. So it's been amazing.
I mean, were there any Trello updates?
Not anything like super interesting. They kind of alluded to the AI stuff, and my friends at Trello showed me some sneak peeks of like more details of what that'll look like. But yeah, that seems probably the most
Nikki.
of it, but it's still exciting.
You're getting ahead of yourself. I need to ask Jaime as well.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
Jaime,
yeah.
your first impressions of this event this year.
I think what's really cool is that we are picking up to the level that we had before pandemic, so that's really exciting. We're so glad to see so many people at the event. Also, yeah, I think it was really well organized. Atlassian did a good job. We didn't have any complaints besides just the physical reality of how wireless works.
I thought that you were going to say just the physical altercations that we had on the Expo floor.
It happens.
I kind of missed that.
It's like, I thought that you were going to say physical altercations on the Expo floor.
No, we didn't have any combats.
No combats.
Would have been nice.
Yes.
More diverse, I guess. No, that was pretty cool. Devirtualizing the two of you guys was pretty exciting to me because we worked a lot together, and that was very.
You're
nice.
taller than I imagined.
You too, but I think we are the exact same
Yeah,
height.
exactly,
So we
like
wanted to win the contest. We didn't.
I'm way taller than
It
you.
was a total.
I'm so excited. We have Andy here. Andy won the Community Leader Award last evening, and he's also part of the Community Advisory Board. Congratulations. What are your feelings on that?
I'm still overwhelmed. I can't believe it. It's a labor of love being part of the community and the community manager team, community leader team, excuse me. It's really my escape from reality to a certain extent, and to be recognized by people that you respect and that you want to go to do work with every day, good work for the community, is very meaningful. And I think it'll sink in over the next couple of days, and I'll put a post on the community when I'm ready to truly express my feelings properly.
Thank you so much for everything that you're doing in the community. You're a true superstar. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so what are you the most excited about from the whole Teams experience that you had so far?
Okay, so first thing I'm most excited about is that I did collect all of the Monday Coffee stickers. So I have a full collector's edition. I have my laptop has some of them already. I have other devices in places where I'm already planning to put them around. I'm also excited about the fact that there's just so much Monday Coffee content to catch up on because I've been super busy in sessions and keynotes and haven't been able to read through the articles, watch the YouTube videos. It's part of my Monday morning ritual that I take the train to work every Monday, read the article on the online community, watch the YouTube video as I'm preparing my coffee when I get to the office. So that's the Monday Coffee side. Oh, we're here for Atlassian? Okay, so...
That's that as well.
So from Atlassian, I'm a Confluence power user. I love Confluence. I think it's going to solve all the problems in the world eventually. But getting close to solving all the problems in the world is bringing databases into Confluence is going to be a big game changer. Not having to repeat data all over the place, static data that can't be referenced and changed. I'm really excited that Atlassian has gone out and acquired that from K15T and brought that into the ecosystem. I'm looking forward to that coming in. Whiteboards, which is something I've already worked with because our company has been part of the EAP. I'm extremely excited about it as well. And then the truth is that there's been a lot of emphasis on NBSM, and internally in our company, we don't have bad service management, we have decent service management, but to start looking at potentially bringing Jira Service Management internal to our company to replace our internal help desk, just because of the power that it currently has and the amount of influence and investment that's going into it. Those are what excites me most. And then just from a personal perspective, I think that the keynotes that were from the non-Atlassian speakers were very inspiring and motivating, and there's a lot to take back from that and unpack and see how I could apply that in my professional and personal life.
That's amazing. Well, the databases, you're the first person who mentioned that. Have you already gave it a try, or?
So I have not given it a try myself. I've gone through some of the demos that K15T had on their site and on YouTube previously. I've looked at orderly databases, which is what it formerly was. So I know the power behind it. I know what it can do, but I'm really want to get into whatever EAP program or demo program rolls out for this. And I've already spoken to the Confluence product managers and told them our company has to be at the top of the list because it's very exciting for me.
And that's about it from the community sum up of Team 23. Thank you so much for everyone who participated and shared your feelings about the Team 23 and the new Atlassian features that were launched last week. If you didn't already, there is five Monday Coffee episodes from the last week from a Las Vegas special. So definitely watch them. They're really interesting and you get the full understanding of what was happening on the Teams 23. And I will see you next week with our regular schedule and Monday Coffee Atlassian News Updates. See you.